Hello everyone and welcome to day 4 of Hoover Week. Now this is the only video you're going to see during Hoover Week that was actually recorded during Hoover Week. The reason I did Hoover Week was to get rid of a few videos I had that recorded a while ago. I'm staying at my mum's during lockdown, so it's a bit difficult to make videos. I don't really get the house to myself, so I thought I'd keep you Hoover fans happy by giving you 7 days of Hoover videos, and I hope you're enjoying them so far. Well, this turned up today, this morning, and it is a Hoover vacuum cleaner, so I thought I would open it. It's a Hoover Dirtsearcher, but it's a Dirtsearcher in a slightly unusual colour. Right, let's having to use some different scissors here. So you get into this box. The seller wasn't originally going to post this item, and then after someone contacted him to say that it could be in demand, this machine, you could offer postage. So what the seller agreed to do was to actually box it up and let the winning bidder get their own courier, which is what I did. This only went for £44, which I thought we'd go for more than that. Obviously it wasn't as sought after as we were led to believe. Now then, trying to carefully cut into this box. I did ask the seller to pack it carefully, especially around the lens area, because you can't buy replacements of those, especially in the brown colour. Right, here we go. Finally! This also comes with some bags and belts, but they're not all for the Hoover Junior. Okay, let's see what we've got. Well, first of all, we have a handle. Nice. I thought that would be in a brown colour. I'm assuming it's original. Anyway, the handle seems to have been packed okay. You also have to worry with the plastic cord hooks on these that they haven't smashed. What have I done with the scissors? I've just had them. Here they are. God. Right, here we go. So here's the handle. There was only one picture on the listing, and it wasn't a very good picture. It is one of those quick release hooks. Quite fragile at this age, so you've got to be very careful with those. But that is a deluxe feature that the Dirtsearcher had. And of course that's the little spring-loaded doobry to hold up the bag, to keep the bag taut. That's in very nice condition. So far so good. Right, well I can't take that part out yet, so let's have a look at some of these belts. They'll all come in useful. We've got one genuine Hoover belt for a senior cleaner. We've got 2 here. It says 10 pence on it. 2 here for Hoover Turbo Power. All will come in useful. Completely useless for this. Look, another 2 genuine belts for Hoover Senior. Oh, then we've got 2 genuine belts for Hoover Junior, but that's the flat belt Hoover Junior, the later style, starting with the U1016. I believe this will take a round belt. And fortunately, here is a pack of 2 genuine round belt Hoover Junior belts. We've got another pack of 2 turbo power belts. So it's all excellent bonus material, and there's loads of bags in here as well. So more junior belts. A loose junior belt. That's quite worn. I don't know if that's a belt or if that's the doobry that holds the bag in place. You know. I'm upside down. That's it. I'm looking at myself in the viewfinder upside down. It's all very confusing. Another set of 2 turbo power belts. Oh, here we have a nice little note. Enjoy your purchase with thanks. Well, I hope to enjoy it. Oh my lord. I'm alright for Hoover Junior belts. Look at those. And I expect Most of those will be genuine. Yes, that says Hoover on it. There's some other... Oh, crikey. Why is this seller got all these different belts? Got Turbo Power 2 belts here. Not sure what that is. I'd have to look up the number. Look at... Fantastic. Well, I think it's worth paying £10 at least for all these extra bits. Another junior belt. A sealed set of 5 Hoover Junior bags. These are not genuine, but they're Turbo Power bags, I believe. And here's a non-genuine. Oh, crikey, I didn't know Boots did vacuum cleaner bags. If you're watching this outside the UK, Boots is what I would call similar to your Walgreens stores. It's sort of a chemist, and they sell other things as well. You know, you can get prescription drugs, plus vitamins and gifts and sandwiches, all sorts. I'll keep that just because it's quite interesting. Right, we'll take this out. Ah, yes, now there's one thing I'm not going to force. Here it is. Here's the what makes this Dirtsearcher unusual. A chocolate brown bag. That's in very good condition. Now, I believe that the zip is seized, so I'm not going to force it. I have bought some silicone spray, which I'm gently going to spray on, very sparingly. This is a vinyl, plasticized bag, so it should survive getting any silicone spray on. It should clean off quite easily. So there we go. I'm sitting on a rug I've put in here in case it's very dirty, but I don't think it is going to be. All these bags are helping to provide packaging. Oh, and for some reason I've got a used handle grip. What a plethora of genuine Hoover bags. Look, more junior bags, Turbo Master bags, more junior bags, Senior and Ranger Senior bags, more junior bags. Wow. Well, I would have paid £20 for all these bags and belts, I think. All right, let's just whiz through. So, oh, wow, this is a treasure trove of things I wasn't expecting to get. I think this man has just shoved everything he had left and put it in with this. Perhaps he knew who I was, I don't know. Oh, it's an Electrolux belt. Instruction book for an Electrolux Contour. The service details. That's for the Contour. I expect this is bags for the Contour. More stuff for the Electrolux Contour. This must all be for the Electrolux Contour, which I do have. I think that's a Hoover Freedom bag. Another non-gen junior bag. Some Freedom bags there. Oh Lord. Crikey, look at these. Some genuine bags for the Hoover Starlight and Hoover Junior Deluxe. I was expecting to show you a vacuum cleaner in this video. I didn't think I'd be spending half of it showing you stuff I wasn't expecting. Because it wasn't all pictured, you see, in the listing. Just the box was pictured with a few bags and belts. More junior, more Turbo Power. Crikey, more Turbo Power. Yeah, Turbo Power and junior bags. I think they're Electrolux bags. We've nearly got to the cleaner. Turbo Power, Turbo Master, Turbo Light. More of the same, folks. Okay, well, fingers crossed. Ah, what's this? Oh, yes, that is from a Hoover Junior. I hope it's not from this Hoover Junior. I believe that. That's part of the axle for the wheels. That secures, I think, the back wheels or the front wheels, I'm not sure, but I don't know if it's for this one. That's it, folks. Okay. Let's have a look at this Dirtsearcher. Please be intact, especially the front. Phew. And it's not too bad. It looked much yellower than this. Look at that, I haven't even done anything with it. Oh, that is good. And it is pretty clean and tidy under here as well. Oh, it sounds rough though, listen. Ooh, this could be a full motor refurbishing job. But to get a Hoover Junior in brown, I'm not sure if this was an exclusive or was part of the regular lineup, because of course I've got a Dirtsearcher in this, you know, the more traditional blue. So the brown one could have been an exclusive to a particular retailer or a mail order catalogue. If you know, please comment below. They're a simple cleaner, the Hoover Junior. Simple, honest little cleaners. I love them. And I love them especially when they're slightly different. Right, that's the lower hook. That is intact. This is lovely. Now I did bring in some wet wipes, I think. Did I? Probably under all these bags. No, I didn't bring it in. I was going to give it a bit of a wipe. I think just initially a bit of a tea-cut and a polish will get that even better. Okay folks, well I'm going to assemble this Hoover Junior Dirtsearcher. That's one thing that's gone wrong. Well, it's not gone wrong, but it's aged. You see how yellow that is? That should be white. I'm not sure if that can be retro brighted, that sort of stuff, but I might give it a go. I had a bit of a disaster retro brighting, but I used hydrogen peroxide cream and it didn't work. I think the best way is to submerge the parts in the water with the hydrogen peroxide. I'll have to look up which is the best way to do it now. But I think the cleaner itself, it isn't gleaming white, but I think that is the colour it would have been. It's not white. It looks slightly cream, but I think that is the colour it should be. Okie dokie, well I've fully assembled this Hoover Dirtsearcher and there is an issue with the bag. Now it's a good job I read the listing carefully before trying to force the zip. It did say the zip was seized. Now I've tried a bit of silicone spray down the zip and yeah, it's not going to budge. So what I might do is gently wash the bag and just see if that frees things up. Otherwise I'll look online. There's graphite powder you can buy for locks and things, which is just a dry black powder. That might help. I'm hoping to be able to free this because I've no idea how to put a new zip in. I could possibly get someone to do it, but I'd rather salvage this zip. It seems fine, the zip, it's just seized at the bottom. It could just be the first couple of inches that's seized and then it'll be fine, but at the moment I can't put any dirt down because I can't get a bag inside. There isn't a bag inside the outer cloth. I've given it a brief wipe. Bit of furniture polish from my mum's cupboard. And yeah, it looks very good. So, I don't think the headlight's going to work somehow. So I'll carefully remove the front cover. I can just about see the light in there. If I need to replace that, I just have to undo that little screw. I've got one of these. I've shown you one of these in an earlier video. I found these very good to sort of modernise your vintage Hoovers. Small bayonet fitting, but these are LED with a filament type. These seem to be the best. I've tried the LED ones that have got the little square LEDs, and in the cleaners I've used it, they tend to flicker. This type doesn't flicker. So if you want some of these, pack of 2, I think it's about $7.99 or something. I'll put a link below anyway if you want some. I didn't clean this part. when I was wiping with my wet wipe and polish, I didn't bother opening it. So while I'm here, I'll just give it a quick wipe. And the belt, I might change the belt. Yeah, I'm going to change the belt as well, since I have a lot of spare ones included. We'll have a look at the rating sticker. We'll be able to date this cleaner, hopefully. I'm saying it's the 70s. I would say it's 70s vacuum, this. One of my favourite decades for Hoover cleaners and Electrolux cleaners. The 70s and 80s, really. Those 2 decades are my favourite era, personally. Okay, that'll do. Did have a bit of a kitchen towel to dry it. Okay, that'll do, folks. So you can see where this differs with a standard Junior. We've got this extra piece here which connects up the bulb when you plug it in. There we go. It's got 2 prongs here that go into that little socket. Okay, well, let's have a quick look at the rating sticker. I'll put a new belt in and we can at least turn this Junior on, and if the headlight doesn't work, I'll pop a new headlight bulb in as well. So this is Hoover model U1016, 240 volts, 50 hertz, 275 watts. Serial number U1016 601 06821, trademarks of Hoover Limited, made by Hoover Limited, Great Britain. So the serial number starts with the model number U1016, and then it's got a 6, which to me, I believe that means this is from 1976. I haven't touched the underside of this cleaner. I haven't even wiped anything, but the brushes seem pretty good. It would have been nice to have a load of spare brushes in this box, wouldn't it? But I'm pretty happy with all those bags and belts. That does feel very smooth. It was the motor sounded a bit rough when I turned the agitator around when the belt was attached. So I suppose it's a bit easier if you use a screwdriver sometimes, just to push these clips back a bit. No, I'm doing this back to front to show you, so it's a little bit harder than it would normally be. Ouch, I'll pull it out with a belt if I can. Hang on, get one end out first. There we are. Okay, so yeah, a bit of paint missing, but it's pretty clean. I do have some bearings for this if it's going to need them, but I don't know, I think that's pretty smooth. Here's a new belt. Just slot that on to the shaft and make sure it goes in. No, is it that? No, it's this way. You can always tell which way it is because here's the belt guard. It's a little bit loose. The belt guard obviously covers the belt, so the agitator goes in this way round. There we are. That's it. That's fine. Just close that. Yeah, that might cause trouble. It's standing a bit proud. It might be okay when the cleaner's in use. I have seen spare ones of these on eBay. I might just get one. It's okay now, but I might just replace that. So if we turn the cleaner over, we can just about see, just here, a diagram. A bit hard to see, but there is a diagram there to show you which way the belt goes on. This is still metal. This part that separates the motor from the sort of the brush roll housing, it's still metal, and also we still have a metal fan. I believe that's metal. Yes, it is. Okay, let's pop the belt on. Gonna have to move the cleaner a bit because I can't get the strength. Oh, that's stiff. There we are. Right, there we go. I think, is that correct? Hang on. Yes, that's correct. So there we go, the belt's not going to slip off. Right, time to switch on. As I said, I'd be very surprised if the headlight bulb works, but you never know. You never know, do you, folks? Right, there we are. Have to be very careful with that piece. I've checked that the plug is wired correctly, and it is, but it isn't an age appropriate plug. This is much too new because it has insulated pins. So I'll see if I can get a much more appropriate plug for this. I've got a few spares. Okay, let's plug in. Shall I risk it, folks? Well, I'll just put it to one side. I'll just go and plug it in the other side of the room. And it might turn on, it might not. I'll just raise up the cleaner head to the highest position. Okay, well, it hasn't turned on. Oh, I'm going to risk it, folks. I'm getting reckless. Here goes. Well, that does sound pretty good. I couldn't vacuum much with it, obviously, because there's no inner bag. So I can't do a bit of a dirt demo yet. Obviously, we noticed that the headlamp bulb wasn't working. I have unplugged the machine before you write in to complain. And we'll just replace the old filament bulb with one of the new LED types. And I need a small Phillips type screwdriver for this. So, hang on. Oh, they don't make it easy at Hoover, do they? I have to undo three screws. One in the middle there. And I don't think I have to remove the two side screws. I think I can just loosen them. Hopefully. I have to remove the middle screw though entirely. No, I'm going to take them out. I don't want to get to this stage and crack this front cover or the lens. That would be a disaster. These might be a different length. They are. So be careful if you're doing this. The middle screw is shorter than the two outer screws. So if you ever do this, make sure the two longer screws go on the outside and the shorter screw goes in the middle. Oh, don't say I have to take. I thought I could just get away with. No. No, I'm going to have to remove even more. This is ludicrous, to be honest. Surely there's an easier way, but I think I have to remove these two as well. No wonder people didn't bother. I think the only time it might have got a new headlamp is... well, that's loosened up now. Hang on. Right, no. You don't have to. I'll tighten those up again. I think you only have to undo the three that I've just shown you, but I will obviously need to take all this off. Yeah, I can do it without unscrewing those. It's still a bit of a faff. Don't over tighten it, Roger. Oh dear. That's very fiddly. A set of tweezers would be helpful when you lose a screw. Oh, there we go. That's not gripping, so something's happened there. Oh, it's not going... Oh, it's because I've moved it. You silly boy. Oh, that's it. That's it. When I refurbish this, I'll be taking this off again. That's it. So, there we go. We can see the bayonet. SBC, small bayonet cap. Which way does it turn? It's awkward trying to do it and show you what I'm doing at the same time. I can't figure out. I think it goes towards me. Oh, there we go. There we are. So that's the old, out with the old. Doesn't have Hoover on it, so it could have been a generic replacement. Out with the old, add in with the new. And these are warm white. You can get them in cool white, but for vintage 70s and 60s Hoovers, the warm white looks more authentic. But if you want to mix it up a bit, if you've got an 80s Hoover cleaner or any 80s cleaner with a headlamp, the cool white tends to look better with an 80s cleaner like a Turbo Power or Turbo Master. But for these old girls, a nice glowing yellow warm light is looks much better. You see, that piece is something that could possibly be retro brighted in a small solution of the hydrogen peroxide, but I think you still need sunlight to improve matters, but we'll see. I'm going to go online and do a bit more research into retro brighting. But for now, I'm just pleased that this thing's in one piece and I don't want to damage it. So I'll do this off camera because I've already taken too long. So basically I'm just going to do up the middle screw and the two longer side screws. Okay, there we go. That's all the screws done up. Carefully put the cover back on. Ooh. And incidentally, if you didn't know, that cover comes off when you convert this to use the cleaning tools. And it's a very ingenious way of doing it, very similar to sort of the Kirby in the fact that it takes the belt off the spindle with the adapter. I'll show you the cleaning tools with another Hoover Junior at some point, but you pop the adapter on and then you turn it to lock it in place, and the turning action also removes the belt, and then the hose end goes in. So it does tend to increase the suction a little bit. Okay, well I can just switch on again and see if that headlamp works. Okay, let's see if the headlight works now with the new LED bulb. Oh, I could feel something in the bag. It's just, I thought it was another belt, but it's not. I think it's well, I think they used Hoover belts for this. It's just that thing that holds the bag in place. It is actually, looks a bit dirty that. It's top fill, because I can feel the fill tube going all the way up to the top and bending over here. This is the, look, you can just about see it through the plasticized fabric. But yeah, I'm going to be very careful with this zip. It looks, the zip itself looks fine, but I'm not sure whether to risk it. Would have been nice to do a bit of a demo in this video, but oh, it moved. It moved. I think what I'm going to do, folks, is gently wash the bag in some mild detergent, hand wash it. It might help. I think though these are pretty robust, the Hoover printing on this style of bag. As long as you're careful, these normally don't come off. It's the later juniors from the U1016 onwards that have got the Hoover roundel printed on the bag. That washes off so easily. You've got to be very careful. But these are a little bit more robust, how these are fixed. I don't know how they fix it. I think they must be heat fixed on, maybe with some heat and pressure to stick them on. I don't know. I was never in the factory when these cleaners were being made. Well, all in all, for £44, I'm extremely happy with this Hoover Dirtsearcher in the fairly rare, I don't know how rare, but I don't see them very often on eBay. You don't often see Dirtsearchers per se anymore, but when you do see them, they tend to be the more traditional blue. There was two types of blue, a lighter and a darker blue, and I've got the darker blue exclusive model. You may have seen that on my channel a while ago, but the brown one with the brown cover and the brown bag, I think, is certainly harder to get, and I was really lucky to win this for £44, and then of course I paid to have it collected and delivered to my door. Well, not my door at the moment, my mum's door, but anyway, I'll give it another quick push, but I won't go too mad obviously because there's no bag inside. But I'll finish the video with another push over this carpet, and later on I'm going to have a look at that bag and try and get the bag zip unseized, and then I might save this till I get home to give it a proper refurbishment, and then I'll try it out at home in another video with my plush living room carpet, and I'll put down a bit of dirt for you. You'd like that, wouldn't you? The Dirtsearcher searching out dirt. So, hope you're enjoying Hoover Week. Tune in, same time, same place tomorrow for another Hoover video. Bye for now.